Welcome to Just Wing It with Blake and Jamie. How is everyone today? Hey Ken, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. What did you eat tonight? Ham sandwich. That's not much for you. That's different for you. Hi Mary, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. I heard you had a decent um like event minus and which it would have been better if it wasn't so windy. I gotta catch up on your videos. I think I'm behind on a couple. If this thing called work wouldn't get in my way, it'd be a little bit easier. That 4-letter word. Yep, I heard right. Yeah. Well, hopefully next time it won't be so windy and you can do even better with your booth. Oh, this weekend? Oh, good, Mayor. So what did Dad cook for you tonight? Yeah, work. Yep, us people still do that sometimes. Nothing like you don't have a father. Uh, you're so spoiled. Uh, Blake said he's not feeling the greatest, so he might sound stuffy, he said. Oh, I bought you pizza. So nice. I got my free dinner tonight. It was potato salad, and then I got like, I don't know, I think it's like chicken or something, like a chicken patty and potato salad. And of course, I got a brownie. Hi, Paprika. Thanks for coming in. Hi, Blake.
Hello. Hello. How are you?
I'm good. I'm sorry you're not feeling the greatest, but how are you doing
Hey, I'm
otherwise?
still in the spirit. I will always be.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Paprika.
I had to really dig into the closet for this one. Look, now it's got a little flap, but this is my Notre Dame shirt for
Oh,
the
so festive. Oh, I
for the
should have worn
movie today.
green.
Yeah,
I
well,
should.
I got those and I've got my glasses on.
Oh, you are so festive. You're all with it, and here and look at me. I'm just in my orange shirt.
You look like jailbait.
I know, right? It's it's Ken's big shirt. I love wearing it. Like
Uh,
as soon as I get home from work, I'm out of my work clothes.
I hear that. Me too. There's no better feeling than taking off your work shoes and putting your slippers on. That's a, it's a good feeling.
Mary, the fact you don't know what you're eating, it's hilarious. Hey, it's yeah, it's your orange shirt, Ken. Hey,
Yeah.
I don't. It's obviously real food. It's in the, it's downstairs. Everybody else was eating it. They didn't die, so it it must be edible. I mean, it tastes all right, but I think it's chicken.
I have not had dinner yet. Natalie's at the grocery store right now.
Ah,
So, hopefully we'll have something good to eat tonight. Um, uh, lunch today. What did I have for lunch today? That's probably another reason that my head hurts too, is because I didn't really have much of a lunch. I only ate like chips and salsa. I didn't even
Blake,
really
you should
eat.
know better than that.
I don't know.
But
No,
yeah, that
I'm getting older, so it's like a requirement to eat or life sucks.
I know, right?
Yeah, I remember when I could go on like a cheese and cracker packet and I could go the whole day. Just let me get a drink out of the water hose from time to time, and then I'm good to go.
Have you seen the majority of people walking? I don't think they are real either. Probably fake food too.
Uh, that's true.
Oh, at the hotel. Yeah.
Tell me why like I swear they're putting a mutating juice in the Starbucks coffee. Like everybody that drinks Starbucks coffee, they look like they are, I don't know, just perfect exemplary humans.
That's because we got the caffeine.
You look at everybody that goes to the Starbucks coffee, they're pristine people.
Well, I don't go to Starbucks as often anymore, but I used to go a lot, and I'm far from pristine. So
Hey,
he's speechless. Oh my gosh, you guys, we made him
I
speechless.
I'm like I think I hey, I don't have no usually I have a rebuttal, but I'm not quick on my wits today.
Maybe that whole ad cold is probably a good thing for me then, huh? You're
Hmm.
not as quick witted.
You win. I mean, I'm just, I don't know, I don't know. Being off my sleep schedule has really messed me up too. It's like whenever I get a good night's sleep, I get my full 8 hours. I'm so tired the next day for some reason. Why is that? Why does it feel that
Probably because your body's like, you finally got some sleep, and then it's like, hey, I want some sleep, more sleep.
way? Let's keep doing that.
Yeah. Hi, Dee Dee. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Yeah, because like there's times like on the weekends, like I will sleep for like 12 hours and I'll still feel so tired in the morning.
Man,
I don't.
I slept so good last night. I don't understand why it just ruined my day all today.
Ken says I never sleep 8 hours. No, he never does.
I never
Yeah.
do either, but I did take some NyQuil last night, so I think that played a big part.
Well, that will do it. Yeah, he sleeps about 5 hours. I don't
Yeah,
know
that
how he
sounds
does
about
it.
right, dude. I hate
But
it, right? I know, I don't understand. I wish I could sleep more than just 5 hours, but I just
But
I
he
don't know.
does take naps, because he's retired now. So he
Oh
does
yeah,
get his
you're a
naps.
napper. You get your 8 hours, bud. Quit
Yep.
lying.
Exactly.
You're a napper.
They're just in spurts.
Yeah,
Well,
you get nap times.
I wish I had nap time. There's times I
Yeah,
want to make my dog bed under my desk and take a nap.
I wish my lawnmower folded out into a cot for 20 minutes at a time.
Hey, you should invent that.
20 minutes to take a nap, that's not that's like perfect. You only need 20 minutes to go 24 hours.
No,
Yeah, that's
I
true.
I need more. I need longer than that.
I mean,
Drink it.
it's possible if you're just your mind is getting in the way. I'm just telling you what is possible. It's
Well,
definitely possible for you to go 24 hours awake on 20 minutes of sleep. It is possible.
well when I was working night shift at the hospital, and then I would go work at day shift at Caterpillar, and then there's times that like I'd be up. There was a couple times I was up for over almost 48 hours because from going from one job to the next and school and everything else. There was a couple times, there were many times I would be up for 48 hours.
Yeah, that's dedication. That's just
It
some
was a,
type of mental fortitude that I don't have. I can't do that
no, that was a
day
lot.
in, day out.
No, that was a lot of energy drinks and stuff that to
Yeah.
keep me awake. Yeah, Ken says for SEAL training they have extreme sleep
Hmm.
deprivation. Yep,
Yep.
and
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sure.
true. They only get about 48 hours of sleep over I mean not 48. I'm sorry. They I think it's like 12 hours of sleep over a week's time. I want to say.
Wow.
Yeah. And during Hell Week, uh they only get a certain amount of time.
Hi T, thanks for coming in. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I did it because I had to work, but I also had like tons of energy drinks and stuff like that. And it would, yeah. And I did it for 10 years and that's it. And and I think that's why my body's so screwed up still to this day with sleep deprivation. That's why I have to take melatonin and other things to try to help me sleep and everything. I just don't sleep well. I'm doing good, T. How about you?
Here we
How's good
go.
old Sutter doing?
Why does my stuff do this?
So, um, how do how do you all rate Rudy if you've seen the movie? I give it a
Rudy.
I give it a 4 out of 4. I love that movie. I know
So
Ken doesn't
you're
like
so,
it, but
so you're a real touchy-feely movie person, huh?
well, that's why I like my Hallmark movies. But
True
I
enough.
I resonated with him because there were so many times
I'm
that
sorry, let me pause for you a second. I looked this up on purpose. During Navy SEAL Hell Week, which spans 5.5 days, Sunday night into Friday morning, candidates receive a total of only 4 hours of sleep or less 4 hours of sleep or that's terrible. It repeats itself twice. 4 hours of sleep or less. This extreme continuous training includes over 200 miles of running and 20 plus hours of physical training daily designed to test mental and physical fortitude.
that's just nuts. I don't know
Four
how
hours of sleep over the course of 5 days.
no, I can never handle that. But
I'm telling you, you only need 20 minutes to go 24 hours.
well, maybe that's where they get the 4 hours in 5 days.
That's right. That's how they do it. Sleep is a requirement of work. It
Yeah.
is.
But so what do you rate it? I rated it a 4.
Oh, you know, knowing that the true story of Rudy is much different than this, I love the theatrical, and that's the thing that we stick to is, the movie, the quality of the movie. And I would also agree that it's up there. I got to give it just like a 3.75. It's hard for me to go all the way to 4 because I I just it's a little bit uh, saturated for me in some spots that are a little bit too, you know, I mean, it's just obvious. It's like a scene whenever it's like, oh, this person shows up out of nowhere. Obviously, it was like perfect timing for them to be there, kind of thing. I noticed that a lot in this movie, and it was like a lot of it was forced. So, but the story still stands. I love Rudy and
Yeah.
the person that he was, and how much of an impact he had. He was a little guy, littler than everybody else on the team. Just the dedication, the pure heart. It's all about heart with this kid. It's not aptitude or ability. It's just the willpower to keep going, and I love that so much. So yeah, I'm up there at like a 3.75.
Yeah, Paprika agrees with me at 4. Ken's like rates it a blah. But okay, this is why I think I like it so much because all my life, like every dream I've had, people like there's a lot of people that would say it's not going to happen or whatever, just like him, and that would
Yeah,
push me even harder and harder
yeah,
to like I wanted to prove that to them that this is that it will happen. And the thing that was so sad is like Ken is about he's one person that always has my back for everything. And it was so sad because the one person that always had his back ended up dying, and that's what made him
yeah,
go go chase his dreams even more.
yeah. It was his. Was that his brother or just his friend
No, it was
that
his
died?
friend. It was his
Yeah,
friend that died.
yeah,
Ken says this was a movie about the crappiest paternity getting a sympathetic 8 seconds because there was absolutely no way he could screw it up. No, but
yeah.
Ken, it's not about just that. Yes, hashtag Dr. Pepper Paprika. It wasn't just
Hashtag
about,
Dr. Pepper. Oh, I better not show that. I'll be right back.
but it's not just that. It was the fact that he pushed so hard to make his dream and that he actually finally did not only get the dress, regardless of how he got the dress, but then he also got to get on the field and make a play. Because he even said in the movie that it you're not considered a part of the team unless you get on the field and get one play. Well, he got his one play, so he was considered part of the team. His very last game and his last year, and he
Yep.
made it. He accomplished his dream. Not everybody can say hashtag Dr. Pepper. Not
Yeah.
everybody can say that they achieved their dream by working so hard. Like I work so hard and I work harder and harder and harder to accomplish my dreams. And I haven't reached everything all my dreams.
Yeah, a lot of my dreams have went by. I wanted to play sports really bad, but the bad news is, homie, I went the wrong way.
Yeah. And not only did he reach his dream, but now, like you said, the sign is still there. And people will hit the sign going out every single time. And
Yep,
so like
they slap the sign as they go out and uh you know to have that kind of notoriety to put. I mean, he's become a stapleton not only to that college, but I mean to the sports world in a whole. He's a perfect example of somebody who you would want to uh, rep replicate as far as achieving what you want. And yeah, he only played one play right at the end, but he did it. It's dreams coming true can become a story and a motivator for so many like yourself, you know. And not only did he achieve his, but I think he gave a lot of people a inspirational goal to achieve theirs. And that's what he did after he was after he played sports. He became a motivational speaker, and he traveled the country and gave speeches and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's it's hard because like part of my dream was to become a nurse. Well, it was actually be a doctor, but I switched it to. I ended up going the nursing route. I've told that
Yeah.
story 9 times, but but even all the way through like nursing school and all that, like Ken's mom would always like sit there and put me down and like degrade me, and I was like, I'm gonna be a nurse. I don't care what you say, and like
Yeah.
everything else that, and like she just didn't want me to succeed for whatever reason. Like my family had my back, and Ken has always had my back.
Uh,
Even when I wanted to start traveling, Ken was about the only one that had my back with that because my family's like thought I would be stupid traveling because they're like, "How are you and Ken gonna make it if you start traveling?" Well, guess what?
yeah.
I've been doing this for 11 years now, and we're still together. So yeah, he definitely did make the other players work harder. Yeah, he definitely because everybody was like, if everybody, I wish everyone had the heart of Rudy, you know,
Mm.
you know.
If everybody
So
had the heart of Rudy, then we would the country would be fueled by a lot more
well,
go-getters.
and not to mention, did he finally make the? He finally made the team. He finally got to dress, and he got to play, regardless if it was like 800 to nothing. He got to play in the championship game that they won. How awesome is that?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Mm, that in itself is what ties the whole story together.
Yeah, that they were a championship team. He didn't not only get to make a team and get to play one little play for a losing team. He got a championship team. So
Yep.
I mean,
And to
how
be
awesome!
and to actually get a roster spot on a championship team means a lot.
Yeah,
It really does.
yeah.
But anyway, I got the IMDb if you're ready.
Oh, yep, I'm ready.
All right, Rudy, 1993. Good year. Good year. Lots of good movies came out in 93. Uh,
Yeah,
Good
I graduated.
runtime too. A little long, but not terribly long. Hour and 54 minutes. Uh, you could cut this and cut that, but it would eliminate a lot of touchy feely scenes. I feel
Yeah,
that's
but
what
the
a
touchy feely scenes like kind of make you relate to how all the struggles he had and he overcame them. Like his
yeah.
best friend died, and the only person who had his back, and which made him go and chase his dreams. His brother um kept putting him down and
Hmm.
kept like being like, "Oh, it's not going to happen." And even when he made the team, but he wasn't dressing, they're like, "Well, we don't believe you. We don't care because you're on the
You're
prep
not
team."
dressing. You're on the prep
Yeah,
team.
and then and then he comes back after making good grades and everything else to see his girlfriend with his brother. I mean, really?
I mean, the dude had the struggles. The struggle was real, and
Yeah, the struggle is real.
the struggle was real for him. But his story reminds me of a lot of Vince Papali in Invincible. You know, just the perseverance and overcoming the odds to become somebody great and immortalize their name. And you know, he did that just because of pure heart. I mean, I can't tell you like that I wish soldiers were built like Rudy. Like that's the kind of person that you would want to fight with you on the battlefield.
Yeah. Yeah, Ken says his whole family put him down because his father tried to prepare him for absolute failure, just like him. Well, I don't think he was trying to prepare him for that. He was just like, look what happened to my grandfather for chasing his dreams. Do you want that to happen? No, dreams don't happen. You got to just work in the factory and you can make an honest living. And so stop chasing your dreams. He just had,
Yeah.
he just had poor taste in his mouth about chasing dreams because of his dad. And just like you kind of have a poor taste in your mouth kind of on sports because of how you were treated with sports. So you
Yeah,
hate
that's
sports.
you know, I wasn't treated good at all either. I was like, you know, last picked. I was always small. I was little. I I wasn't the guy to make the shot or anything like that. I couldn't catch very well, but I loved the sport and I never let any of that really bring me down off of it because I mean, we all got to love something. We all got to have a hobby. And I feel like that's what sports is for me. It's just something that I've indulged my free time into and learned to love.
Well, just like my YouTube channel, I don't know how many family and friends have told me it that's stupid. It's not gonna go anywhere. You're not gonna make money. And okay, yeah, 5 years later, I'm still not. But if I stop, it's definitely not gonna go anywhere.
Yeah, you got to prove them wrong.
I'm still trying to prove them wrong after 5 years later.
Just keep trying, you know, just keep trying. You never know. You never know what could happen. And, you know, eventually we we invest some real money into it when we can and have like microphones and real cameras and webcam cameras and stuff. And we'll be golden. Um,
Well, well, the bad thing is with me, even if I wanted to invest in that kind of stuff, where am I going to put it in a hotel room?
there's always a desk at a hotel.
Have you seen my desk
Nope.
with my makeup? Okay,
Oh God,
I'll have to show you, Blake.
this
No
is
judging,
awful.
no judging though.
I am. I'm judging you.
No. Okay, this is my filming station.
Good Lord, have mercy, woman. You
Yeah,
don't need all that stuff.
yeah, I do. It's all my and and honestly, I know
Good
where
Lord, it's a mess.
I know where everything is when I'm filming and I'm like, oh, I want this. I know exactly where it's at, even though it's a disaster.
It's clever. It's organized chaos.
Yes, it is.
I can't believe you can remember all that stuff. That's just
Yeah, I have all my most of the main like stuff that I normally use for Sun Saturday and Tutor Tuesday, which are my two videos that I use a lot, or I use mostly the products. And yeah, so I know where everything is while I'm filming. And I mean sometimes I'm like, where did this go? Well, that's why. So
oh, there you go.
quit all
Yeah.
and got into the woods and learned skills that can make things. Yep, well that's good, Ken.
I got something I want to show you guys, and this is
Ooh.
for my other avid movie fans. Check this out. I bought this the other day at the movie store, and I saw it and I had to have it. Okay.
Oh no.
It's all Quentin Tarantino movies. I don't know, and he's in the center there. Oh man, I thought that was here. Let me do this. This will block out the glare so you can see it a little better. Yeah. Check that out. Isn't that cool?
That is cool.
It's
But where
got
are you
all
gonna
his
put
movie
it?
characters. I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm thinking about I'm thinking about moving the Pulp Fiction one since this has Pulp Fiction on it right here in the front. If you can't if you can't see, you got Samuel L. Jackson and
John
uh
Travolta, yeah.
John Travolta right there. But
Huh.
this has all of his movies: Django, Inglorious Bastards, Hateful Eight, Kill Bill, uh, Jackie Brown, Pulp Fiction, Pulp Fiction, Pulp Fiction, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Death Proof down here. I mean, this is an awesome poster. I love it. And then there's Reservoir Dogs right over there. You can see also right down here. I love that thing. That's my favorite. But yeah, I'm probably gonna move the Pulp Fiction one and then put this one there. And I don't know. I haven't really decided yet. And
Ken says,
we also got this one. The
awesome.
Wish You Were Here, the Pink Floyd poster.
Uh,
And I've got a bunch of Pink Floyd posters
Ken says it
over
needs a
here.
frame in the wall with no direct sunlight. Yeah.
Yeah, that I know. The they're super cool, man. I love them.
Paprika, yeah. Now you know my messiness.
That was terrible, woman. You need help. Get help.
And that's just what's on my desk. Everything
Hello,
like
hoarders.
I still have suitcases full of makeup,
Oh
but I
my
also have
gosh.
all my drawers and everything full of makeup too. That's
Oh
my
my
son.
gosh,
That's my son and Saturday drawer.
dude.
This is my Tuesday drawer,
Oh my god,
and then I have a bunch of other makeup. Plus, I still haven't unpacked everything, all my
dude.
suitcases. So, yep.
I can't believe you.
Jen said, "You guys have no clue." I know, right?
Wow.
Yeah,
That's just not. I can't believe you, woman.
and then
Jeez.
I have this bin here that's full of makeup. The three drawers that are there full of makeup, and then I like I said, I still have these suitcases that I haven't um even unpacked yet, and then I have these drawers full of makeup.
It's like my card collection. They're all
So,
over the place.
well, when you're in a hotel, you're limited. I could do
No,
some
obviously
coveting.
not. You've got the whole shebang in there. Damn, woman. Did you take every piece of makeup you own?
Yeah, I of
Oh
course.
my god.
And then I have all like my hair care and some skincare here in the bathroom. And then I
What kind
have
of car do you drive? A semi truck
no.
to tote all this around?
Ken bought a Tahoe with the enclosed trailer, and he puts everything in the enclosed trailer, and then drives me to my assignments, unpacks me, and then he'll come here when I'm done, pack me back up.
Dude, you are enabling her. You are not helping her. You are enabling. There's a difference, okay, guy? You need to stop that nonsense and tell her to lower her count. We're getting
Ken,
you a cutlass.
Ken says about 1,000 pounds of makeup.
That is insane to me.
and
I cannot believe that. Wow.
and and I told Ken, I said, "Ooh, we got some of our taxes back." I go, "Shopping spree for makeup," and he goes, "No." He's like,
No,
and I'm like, "Come on, I gotta get some makeup." Ken
dude, this is crazy.
Ken sent me a mad emoji face when I told him makeup spree.
You are obsessed. You
Well,
have an
but
obsession.
you talk about investing in my channel. That's what I'm doing to invest in my channel.
Fair enough. Can't hate that because I did say that. Said that.
Uh,
Man. Oh, well, we got a little sidetracked here.
oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
But anyway, Rudy, 1993, 7.5 out of 10. So like a 3.5 out of our total, basically. Uh, Rudy has always been told he was too small to play college football, but he is determined to overcome the odds and fulfill his dream of playing for Notre Dame. Shout out Notre Dame. Even though they suck now, they're still pretty cool. Hmm. Cast, we had Sean Astin, John Favreau, Ned Beatty. These are the real big cast people. And Fortune was Charles Dutton. He was in a bunch of movies. Like he was in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? That's where I remembered seeing him from for sure. Christopher Reed's in it. Directed by David Aspinall, written by Angelo Pizzo. Oh yeah, he was a Notre Dame fan for sure. The storyline: Rudy grew up on a steel mill town where most people ended up working, but wanted to play football at Notre Dame instead. There were only a couple of problems. His grades were a little low, his athletic skills were poor, and he was only half the size of the other players. But he had the drive and the spirit of five people and has his sights upon joining the team. That's pretty cut and dried to the point about
Yep.
what this movie's about.
Yep.
Of five, they said of five people. Amen to that.
Yeah.
All right, let's hit some of these facts of the movie here. In real life, Dan Devine was very supportive of Rudy and elected to put him in the game on his own. Because Devine considered Rudy a friend, he volunteered to play a villain in order to get the film greenlit. That's cool. That's the coach that they're talking about.
The one that was against him.
Yeah, yeah. In this movie, Rudy is portrayed as having largely gone into the steel industry after graduating high school. In reality, he served 4 years in the Navy as a yowman on a communications ship, which is never mentioned. Hmm,
Really? That's
that,
interesting.
that's interesting news. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Um, Many of the priests and miscellaneous Notre Dame employees in the movie are actually Notre Dame employees.
Hmm.
That's cool. The football scenes have an added sense of realism because director David Aspinall never filmed any scenes with a camera on the field. As with a broadcast of a real game, all football scenes were filmed with off the field cameras. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
According to Rudy, he has no brother named Frank in real life. The character Frank is all of the people who told Rudy he couldn't do it rolled into one person.
Ah,
That's
yeah,
cool.
that's a lot of people I know, and well, mainly on Ken's side
Well,
that did that.
I like the idea of making him his brother because it makes it that much closer to him, you know.
Yeah.
It makes it, if anybody's gonna hurt me and tell me I can't do it, it would probably be my brother, right?
Yep.
You know.
And then at the end, it was like in your face, and then his brother's fine. Like even during the game, he's like, like he was still like being like against him. And then when he finally got to play, he's like, "That's my brother." It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, now he's your brother, dude.
Now you give him the credit, huh?
Yeah.
And that's exactly what they did. Among future NFL players who played on the Notre Dame team when Rudy was a senior was future Hall of Fame quarterback Joe Montana, who was a freshman at the time. That's cool.
Well,
Mhm.
Oh, it was a long time ago.
the game film that Coach Parsin Par I can't how do you, Coach Parse that's what I'm gonna call him. Coach Parse is watching the game film that Coach Parse is watching when Rudy walks in to ask if he could dress is actually from the game in which Rudy played.
Oh
That's
wow.
cool. While Rudy's real life service in the Navy is not mentioned in the film, the military duffel bag he carries in numerous scenes is stenciled with his name and USN.
Hmm.
That's cool.
I wonder why they didn't portray the Navy part though. That's interesting.
Yeah. Movie debut of Vince Vaughn. He was in this somewhere. I can't remember.
Really?
Probably. Yeah. Shout out to Vince Vaughn.
Hmm. I've seen this
Uh,
movie a million times, and I don't.
we'll have
I
to find out who he is in the movie. He's probably just
yeah.
like a small extra, but this
Oh
is his
yeah.
movie debut. Um, the crowd scene when Rudy is cheering in the stands is a real game between Notre Dame and Penn State, which was played in the snow during the 1992 season. You can even see fans with Penn State hats sitting around Rudy. And that's cool. Uh, in the scenes from the game in which Rudy actually plays, the jersey of the players have the names of actors and crew. That's cool. The real D-Bob plays a bartender in the movie.
No, he
According to
didn't.
the, yeah, uh
He was a bartender. I
yeah,
don't. He played a tutor.
yeah, that's what it says.
Hmm. Okay.
According to the real Rudy, the character of Fortune, Charles Dutton, was a combination of three different people that were helping him realize his dream of playing football at Notre Dame. So that one guy wasn't a real person, but he, three different ones combined into one. While visiting the radio broadcast booth during a Giants baseball game, Sean Astin noted that the poster photo of him as Rudy wearing the suit with the duffel bag was shot on the field at Stanford University. So I don't know why it was that. Obviously, that's pretty weird, but okay.
Yeah.
Dan Devine was upset about the scene in which several players laid down their jerseys on the desk as a form of protest for not letting Rudy suit up for the upcoming Georgia Tech game. According to Devine, that incident never took place, and if it had, the players involved would have been booted off the team.
Really.
Yeah, I knew there was a lot about this movie that wasn't factual, but at the
Then
same
how?
time,
Then how did he get? Then how did he ended up get dressed in real life then? Because if the
because
team didn't.
they weren't actually they were very supportive. Remember that first one I read? He was actually very supportive of him, and in order to get the film made, they portrayed him as a villain, but he was actually very supportive.
Uh, so
Yeah.
so he let him dress on his own.
Right, right.
Oh, okay. That was your favorite part, Ken? Oh,
Yeah. Although only two players are shown, Rudy actually got in the Georgia Tech game for 3 plays. There was an incomplete pass between the kickoff and the sack on the final play.
oh, so he had 3 plays
Three
instead of
plays.
just
Three
one. I
plays.
I thought he
I
only
thought
got
it was
one.
just one. I thought it was one too. One of only two movies shot on Notre Dame's campus. The other was Newt Rockney All American,
Never heard of it.
1940. Never heard of it either. Names shown on the dress list are real players' names from the 1974 team. The list includes some typographical errors. First movie in which John Favreau and Vince Vaughn appeared together, but they did a bunch of stuff, I guess, going forward. Just as the movie, Rudy was the only player on the field with no name on his jersey that day. As portrayed in the movie, he was actually carried off the field that day. That's cool. So that stuff he saw was real.
Well, that's good because that was awesome.
That was awesome. Yeah.
I figured that part was true because at the end it said since 1979 or 5 or whatever, no one else has been carried off the field. I don't know if it's been since 1993 because this movie's old, so I don't know if anybody else has been carried off the field since the movie was made.
Mm, I don't know, but I think that that was the rule, right? Rudy's the only one to be carried off,
Well,
isn't it? I
but that
think
was
they don't.
like in 1975. That was like 50 years ago.
Yeah. No, well, oh yeah, but I don't think. I mean, maybe that's something that would have to be looked up, unfortunately,
Yeah.
because I don't know. But those are our
Wow.
facts of the
50
movie
years
there.
ago. I wonder if he's still alive.
He is, I believe he
Because
is.
that movie, or that football thing was 50 years ago.
I feel like I would have gotten an ESPN notification if Rudy died.
If you would have got notified if Rudy died.
Yeah. So
Uh,
they are not giving us a budget for this movie. We don't.
hmm,
I don't know what the budget was because it doesn't say.
interesting.
But opening weekend, it only made $881,000, but it grossed U.S. and Canada $22 million. So,
Wow. One of my one of my favorite movies. Even though I don't like sports, it was one of my favorite movies.
hour and 51 minutes long.
Yeah.
But I think for for a sports movie, it was enjoyable. It really
Oh,
was.
and of course, for Patrick's Day, we had to do
Hooray.
something with the Irish.
That's right.
Um,
You like my pot of gold hat?
yeah, you're always so festive.
I
Okay,
try to
so
be.
what are we gonna do next week, you guys?
Hey, I suggested last week, but Rudy fit better for the timeline. I said Scarface. We haven't done Scarface yet, and that is a true American classic. That's one that I would suggest.
Everybody okay with Scarface or any other op or options? I can't talk. Ken says with honors or the hitman's wife's bodyguard,
The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard
or with honors,
with
or
honors.
Blake's. What
I'm
did you
trying
just
to
say?
think. I feel like I've seen with honors, but I've never. I don't know.
I think that's a Joe Pesci. What did you
Is
say
it
again? What movie?
Scarface
Oh, Scarface
with Al Pacino?
with Al Pacino. So we have with honors with um Joe Pesci, Scarface with Al Pacino, Hitman's wife's bodyguard. Is that with Denzel Washington? I think that might
I
be with
think that's a
Denzel.
newer movie. But I think, you know,
No,
if
I don't think.
everybody wants with honors, I'd like to see that. I don't think I've seen it yet. It's got Joe Pesci.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
I'm not sure I've seen it yet.
Oh, okay. Then let's do with honors.
I'm cool with
'Cause
that. Yeah,
you gotta see it. I can't remember what it's about, but I remember I liked that movie with Joe Pesci.
I'll have to
So
check it out. I'll have to check
so
it out.
and then do you want to do Scarface the next week?
We'll vote again. We'll see
Oh,
what
okay,
happens. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Ryan. Oh, it's got
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson. Okay, so I was completely off with Denzel Washington, but
Yeah, I'm cool with honors. That sounds like
okay
a.
with
I feel like it's already intriguing with the name.
Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you gotta love it when it's got Joe Pesci, right? So,
He's great.
um,
He's great.
yeah, he's. I wish he
What
would
was
have
your
done
favorite
more.
scene? We didn't
Oh,
tell the favorite scene. What
my
was yours?
favorite scene is when he runs out on the field because that was like the first time it was like in your face to his and he got to prove to everybody that he made his dream.
So mine was uh my favorite scene was when Rudy, like, so when he's a kid, he's given the speech in his room
Yeah,
and he's reciting it, and then he's grown up and he's working there in the locker room, and he gets up on that chair and stands right where he was when he gave that speech, and he gives it word for word, like,
yeah,
and uh that 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 was my favorite because I feel like that would feel so. I've done this so many times in my room, regardless of what it was. I've done this so many times, emulating it, and now I'm here doing it exactly where it happened. That
yeah,
would feel something
yeah.
to
That's
me.
awesome. Ken,
Yeah.
Ken says all the jerseys on the desk. You're a captain. Act like it. I think I am. Yeah, I like that part too. Okay, Blake, you have to do the uh, exactly what he did. The saying.
Oh gosh.
You can do it. You did it last week. It was out of the blue.
I just know a little part. I'd have to look it up.
So only do that little part then.
I can't. I don't know. I think I was ad-libbing. Don't do this to me. Hold on here. Let me look it up.
Do your favorite scene. um, Blake, you did it so well last week.
Yeah, I did. I guess I got a few parts of it right. Okay, hold on. Here it is. Okay. We're gonna go inside. We're gonna go outside. Inside and outside. We're gonna get them on the run, boys. And once we get them on the run, we're gonna keep them on the run. And then
You're
we're gonna
doing
go,
great.
go, 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 go. And we're not gonna stop till we get across that goal line. This is a team they say is as good. I think that we're better than them. They can't lick us, so what do you say, man?
You did great. Everybody clap for Blake. Yay, Blake. You did great.
We're gonna get up inside, outside. And we're gonna go, go, go. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Um, all right. So, um, well, we have 7 minutes left, but I don't know. Do you have anything else?
Um, the Celtics are heating up. Jason Tatum just came back. Uh, I got to see my grandmother this past weekend. I went to Clovis and visited her and my
Oh,
aunt.
good.
Um, Sad news, a cook that was at a restaurant that we always went to the day before we left to go back home to Midland. His name was Charlie. He passed away on Friday last week of a
Oh,
heart attack, and
oh,
he's just a real close family friend and a real stapleton to the community. So,
I'm sorry to
uh,
hear that.
yeah, it was really sad and unfortunate, but prayers to him and his wife Suki. She she's got to be going through it. It's got to be rough for her. So.
Oh, yeah. Can imagine losing Ken. So, yeah.
Yeah, it was awful. He had a heart attack out of nowhere, and he was only in his late 50s,
Oh,
mid
wow.
50s. Yeah, he wasn't very old at all. So
How's your grandma doing?
my grandmother's okay. Could be better, but uh, you know, she's on the mend. She's on the
Oh,
mend,
good. Good.
and we just enjoy the time we have with grandma.
Yep. Yep. We gotta always enjoy that. Yep.
Amen.
And,
She's
you
so
know,
sweet. She's so sweet, and she didn't want us to leave. She was just so sad that we had to leave. that, you know, I do. I'm excited to go back. We're gonna go have lunch with them in Lubbock in a couple weekends. We're
Oh,
gonna get to
good,
see them then, so that'll be nice. Yeah, that'll be real
good,
nice.
good. And Natalie's grandma's recovering still? Doing good?
Natalie's grandma is pretty well recovered, I'd say. She's back to
Good.
her normal self. She doesn't really want any help, but we're gonna get it for her here at the house. We're gonna have somebody come and see her because you know,
Oh,
people
good.
they may not want it, but they need it.
Yeah, the older people can get stubborn.
Oh
friend's
yes.
my friend's dad is 91 now, and he's starting to get a little forgetful, and he's still driving his car, and he's still like he wants to be independent. It's like, no, I'm sorry, but now is the time. Like,
Hey, my grandfather renewed his license all the way up until he was 101. My great
wow,
grandfather. Yeah.
wow.
He said when he went and did it, he said I'll see you in another 5 years. It's
Uh,
funny.
old people can be so stubborn and so
Oh
independent.
yes.
I mean,
I
when I
will, and I will be. Y'all are gonna hate me as an old man because
yeah,
I'm just gonna be a brittle old man,
when I worked
and
as
I'm
a
gonna be in
nurse,
pain.
the old people were always so stubborn. I'm like, let me help you. You need help. You're in the hospital. So please let me help you. When you go home, you can do whatever you want to do. But now I mean, you have like IV lines now. You got all this extra equipment. Let me help you, please.
Yeah.
So, but all right. Any last, oh, the riddle of the day.
Okay, let's get it. It
Hold
better
on.
not be stupid, Jamie.
Oh, it is. What do you call an Irish man? What
What'd
do
you
you call?
say? You cut out.
What do you call an Irishman that keeps bouncing off the walls?
Bouncing. I'm not sure.
Ricochet.
Oh man. Oh me, hey.
um, but anyway,
You're stealing my Lucky Charms.
any last words?
I hope you guys enjoyed your St. Patty's Day and you're not too hungover from it. um, we look forward to seeing you guys next week for what's it called again?
With the honors.
With honors. Thank you. With honors. And see how that goes. I love Joe Pesci, so look forward to seeing you guys here and appreciate the support and everybody coming back every week. Next week we'll do it all over again.
Yep. And thank you everyone for all the interaction. It makes our life a lot easier. Remember, you're all beautiful inside and out. Don't let anyone make you think differently. And the quote from tonight comes from Dwight D. Eisenhower. Peace and justice are two sides of the same coin. Love that
Amen.
quote. All right, everyone. Have a great night. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.